Okay, y'all, so I went to Walmart this morning to get a few things, and I noticed, good news, the price of eggs has really gone down. So the 60 count box here in California, my Walmart was $24.47 or something like that. Today I was just there and their 60 count eggs are down to $14. So they've gone down a whole $10. Since my husband and I were in there, I wanna say we were in there 2 days ago. So in the last 48 hours, the 60 count eggs gone down 10 bucks. So that's a good thing because, you know, we're all trying to do this on a budget. Also, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing today. I'm about to make some bone broth. These are some really big beef marrow bones. Look at this, look at the marrow inside that one right there. Oh my gosh. And then something else I kind of splurged on today. So I kind of made a boo-boo when I bought this one. I thought that the label said $15.87. I mean, this is beef brisket. I checked the ingredients, and as you can see here, it's just beef brisket, water, salt, sodium phosphate, black pepper, paprika, red pepper, and garlic powder. I don't know what sodium phosphate is, but it looks pretty clean. There's no artificial stuff in there that I can see. But as you can see, it's on the back of it. The price was per pound, and this thing was $52. I did not mean to spend that much on this brisket, and I was not paying attention when I was scanning stuff and putting it in my bags. So I kind of messed up on that one, but I'm getting ready to try it and we'll find out if this is good or not. And also, swing you guys around here to the fridge. Since eggs have gone down, these were hold on, let me check the receipt. Okay, so these were $2.67 a dozen. And when it comes to eggs, like I was buying the 60 count because that was the cheapest way to go for us to get our eggs and our protein and everything. But these have the most beautiful, rich orange yolk I have ever seen. I usually get the 18 count. Oh, that one's broken. I usually get the 18 count, but they were out of those. So I settled for the dozen, which they're $2.67 a dozen, which isn't bad for cage-free eggs. But these ones, the taste is so much different than the ones with just the regular yellow yolk. These ones, the rich orange yolk, oh my gosh, it's so good. So anyway, so today I am doing bone broth. I'm gonna make some more butter bites because my husband can't seem to stay out of them. And I'm gonna do some more baked egg yolks, and I'm gonna do them at the 6 minutes instead of the 8 minutes, and then I will let you guys know how those turn out. But let's try this brisket real quick. Okay, y'all, so it took me a minute because they vacuum sealed this package, and they didn't have that little corner peel thing for it. Oh, oven's ready for the bones. Hold on, let me put these in here real quick. Okay, so I had to fight to get it open with my crappy Dollar Tree scissors I have here. So anyway, I'm looking at it here, and now granted, my husband makes a awesome brisket, excellent brisket. Wow, that's good. But as you saw from one of my previous videos, I have a huge 20-pound pork butt that I want to smoke and shred up. But we've either had constant wind or constant rain here. And the smoker is like out, it's not under the patio, it's out in the open. So we have not been able to grill meat. And let me tell you, I'm getting really sick of hamburgers right now. But I'm keeping strong, I'm keeping on, I'm fighting it. I'm staying carnivore. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this brisket. I had to eat a piece, sorry. But look, it's got a beautiful smoke ring. If I can get this piece out of here. They vacuum sealed it so they're all stuck together. Anyway, look at the smoke ring on that. Isn't that beautiful? I just wish there were some burnt ends in here. It's pretty good. So I went to the store today and over at Walmart in the deli section, they have this pre-cooked meats. Like they have these seasoned barbecued ribs. I think you just heat them up. They're already cooked. And one of the things I saw Laura Spaff do when she was doing a grocery haul was she got some of those, one of packages of those carnitas, the shredded pork. And I was over there and I was looking at everything and all of the, like, the carnitas out of everything else probably had the cleanest ingredients in it. But everything was dextrose, maltodextrose, palm oil, like there was a bunch of crap in them. And you know, we try to stay away from that anyway. And I forget where I was going with this. Oh, so you know, and so I went to the store before I had eaten anything this morning and I was thinking, okay, when I'm done here, I'll swing by Jack in the Box and get some all beef patties, right? Well, I saw the brisket. I was like, ooh, $15.87 for the brisket? Like, okay. Of course, I know now that that's not how much it was, but I'd say it was worth it. Because now I don't have to cook anything. But come time when we have nicer weather, we're gonna be grilling and smoking a lot more. So, anyway, this brisket from Walmart, already cooked, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. But it's good. There's a good amount of fat on it, so it is 2:30 and I'm breaking my fast right now. Well, my eating fast. I had butter coffee this morning at like 6 o'clock, but anyway, so this is Walmart. It is their Sadler's Smokehouse Premium Seasoned Sliced Beef Brisket. You saw me show you the ingredients that are in here. It's pretty clean. So I think this is great if you're in a pinch or you want brisket, but you don't feel like, you know, spending the 15 hours slow cooking, slow smoking it. So this is pretty good. It's not bad. I would probably get it again because it's cheaper than buying a whole brisket, because those can be anywhere from $70 to $100. And this is almost 3.5 pounds of brisket. So not too bad. $52, 3.5 pounds of meat. I'll probably eat like a quarter of this. So anyway, I will see you guys when the bones come out of the oven. One more thing. So I got these today. Look how thin they are. These are probably cut about 1/16 of an inch. And I was thinking of making carnivore chips out of them. So have you guys ever used this meat to dehydrate and make carnivore chips out of? This is boneless beef chuck shoulder steak thin cut. So let me know if you guys have done this. Which brings me up to another thing real quick. So my husband shared a video last night. Apparently the Ninja Foodi is not a safe air fryer. It's, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something about the magnification on it is not safe. Like it can keep your DNA cells from replicating. And there's something else, like I'll try to find the video and I'll throw that clip in here if I can figure out how to do all that when I'm editing and everything. So now I'm wondering if my air fryer, if I have to throw it away. I probably won't, because I still use the pressure cooker and it's also a slow cooker and everything. So maybe I will get a separate air fryer. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's with all air fryers, but if you guys have heard anything about that or are curious, you know, let me know down in the comments, because this is a new thing and I love my air fryer. I mean, it makes the best pork chops. I cook all my bacon in there because it is not messy at all. It cooks it quickly and I'm happy with it. My Ninja Foodi is my favorite thing in the whole world in my kitchen. So I cook a lot with that thing and I would hate to have to give it up, you know, but my husband right away was like, okay, throw it away right now. And I'm like, wait a minute, you know? So let me know if you guys know anything about that too. So anyway, we'll be back when the bones are ready. Okay, so right here, I've added the bones to the Ninja Foodi and I just covered them with water. And right here, I'm putting the lid on. We're gonna make sure that the pressure cooker is set to high and that we cook it for 90 minutes or an hour and a half. All right, y'all, so the timer you see is just the timer of it keeping the bone broth warm. So I take the lid off and I notice that it's almost clear, like chicken broth. It's not that golden brown beef broth color that I wanted. So I don't know, what do y'all think? What's the secret here to making that rich golden brown bone broth? I'm at a loss here. And then you'll notice right here, I also cleaned the marrow out of the bones and added those to my Ninja blender. And then I added some broth to that and I blended it all up. And once that was done, I put it all into the bowl and stuck it in the fridge. And then this morning when we were ready to try it, I set it out on the counter to kind of get to room temperature and then heated it up. And then you saw us, and then you'll see us here soon doing the taste test. Good morning, y'all. So I did the bone broth last night and it sat in the fridge overnight, and this is what it looks like now. So What I did was I cleaned the marrow out of the bones, and I put a little bit of the broth in a blender with the marrow, and I blended it up. So this is like the marrow, the brown you see on top here. And I've got some in my little blender cup here, and we're about ready to add butter, blend it up, and we're gonna take our first taste test on the creamy bone broth. Okay, so I took some of the bone broth and I blended this with about 3.5 tablespoons of butter. And now we're gonna add it to our coffee mugs right here. And then we'll taste test it. Okay. Look how frothy it is from the butter. I'm gonna rinse this cup out real quick. Butter bone broth taste test number 1.
It's pretty much flavorless.
It needs salt, right? Because like, okay, maybe y'all can help me out here. So I roasted the bones at 400 or 425 for 40 minutes. And then I did them in the pressure cooker. I just covered the bones with water. I didn't fill it all the way up with water. And it still came out like this golden brown color. So is there a different kind of bone I should use? Because the ones I got were marrow bones. Let me look in the freezer here because I got them in a package. They are, yeah, beef marrow bones right here. These are the ones I got, and there's not a whole lot of meat on them. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but I mean, it's good. It needs more salt, but it's not... It's not horrible. But would you replace this with your coffee?
No.
No?
No.
Careful, that comes out fast. We're adding some smoked sea salt to it. Okay, hold on.
Stuff would be better.
Okay, so, I mean, it's not horrible.
But it's not replacing coffee. Nope, not.
He says, no bueno on the beef broth instead of coffee. I mean...
If it had more flavor, maybe.
Yeah. So, y'all, let me know down in the comments if you know a better way to get that rich, brown, golden brown beef broth. Because this is only my second attempt at making beef bone broth, and the first attempt was a total fail. So that one didn't go on YouTube. I was like, yeah, this ain't going on there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's good. It's not horrible. It, you know, if I'm feeling hungry at night before bed, I'll probably drink a cup of this. Because, you know, you add the butter to it and it makes it really good. But when I made Cassie's chicken soup and I added the butter and creamed up the broth, that was freaking amazing. Like, it was so good. And I did add the rest of, because I didn't have enough liquid, I added the rest of this jar of chicken bone broth that I had. So, I'm actually, tomorrow I'm going to be ordering, Ketogenic Woman makes this, I think it's her version of cloud bread, and she adds egg white powder, and it's this powder beef bone broth. So maybe we'll make it that way. We'll just dissolve it in some hot water and try it that way. So when that stuff gets here, we'll do another taste test video. Yeah. So, all right, you guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and share this with all your friends. And maybe they have an answer to getting the best bone broth. So anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.